Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of Expedition 33. When we left the last episode, we were on a beach heading to Lumiere. We are still on that same beach, but did receive a piece of advice that, hey, you really want to go back to camp and chat with people, so we figured that we'd kick off by doing that.
I don't usually get this nervous, but... I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now...
Now it's personal.
Verso approaches CL with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
I like this better for him.
That way, if you fall into the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you.
How very gallant of you.
I'm a team player, but nobody enjoys sitting in wet clothes.
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso and CL get changed. 3-second prediction. Will they be wearing the swimsuits that we've unlocked? Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Minoko's bag. And a lady swimsuit as well, just in case. Perfectly fitted, mind you. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to Minoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Minoko for a month and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react, and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still. Until we get to the trees on the island there.
CL gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
Actually, are you feeling adventurous? How about we stay here a little longer?
Verso,
What's wrong?
I'm afraid things are different now. My help can bring Pierre back. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, right, of course. I understand. Don't worry.
I do think we should spend the night here, though.
You do?
Our time together was special to me. Let's celebrate it one last time.
Let's, celebrate.
You can show me your other swim moves.
I do have excellent technique.
Verso and Ciel stay on the island. They spend one final night together. Truly passionate. Wait, I thought... So, was this just goodbye? Goodbye? I honestly thought that based on what she said that this was just going to be, like, platonic from this point forward. But maybe this is, you know, one last roll to celebrate. Ciel and Verso experienced something unforgettable. Yeah, I didn't want him to be... I wanted him to be okay with them just being friends. That's what I thought that we were agreeing to there, and that's why I was like, yeah, let's still spend the night. Now it makes slightly more sense, because then it was like, so they're not going to be together, they're going to be on the island in their swimsuits, wet and cold, and no fire or food. So I was like, that sounds like not the greatest of time, but no, they had a wonderful time. They spend hours on the island before swimming back. They are exhausted, so the swim is more complicated. Oh, nice. We got a CL win record. Oh, and an outfit. Look at that. So, speaking of things that people had recommended, like we're back in camp because somebody said, hey, you know, go back to camp, and I'm glad that we have. In the last episode, I wasn't yet doing the Picto to go above 9,999 damage, because I sort of soft expected in my head that was just a thing that happened. It was just an upgrade. So it was, hey, isn't that Kay had, like, recommended that, and I happened to see Marquack's comment on it, but Kay had mentioned it first because it's really, really important, and I often want to be very careful about backseating, and also do not consider it backseating if it's like, hey, just don't overlook this, because it's kind of really, really important to just understand that this is a new mechanic that you don't want to be overlooking. So, no, thank you very much to Kay for sure.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a patroness, but also our Mael.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
Verso approaches Lune, sensing she has something on her mind.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46? No, why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
Must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than this.
Am I now?
Sorry, you were saying?
My parents, they
were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Sirene's island.
Oh.
I can show you.
Really?
But don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, we can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Sirene's island.
Thank you.
Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition, on Sirene's island not far from Sirene's Coliseum. This absolutely feels like something that we can go do separately, and if so, I do want to stop by. It doesn't seem like it would be a big, long side project, and I want to hear from Lune. Plus, it's her family, right? Oh. Well, let's talk with her. I didn't expect her to be doing that. I thought we did this at Flags now.
Well.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Mael asks Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand
Understand what?
why Maman.
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess, there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With the third axon.
Oh, that axon. I guess we're climbing.
Verso promised to take Mael to see his sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon near the monolith.
So, how are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Verso approaches Minoko, who looks deep in thought. Minoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go, and when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here.
I'm so sorry. Minoko also exists outside the canvas? I guess I just thought that the Gestrals were unique creations that lived in this world and maybe not in the layer above this, but there we go.
You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a Gestral.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
You're not any more real than I am. That's a reality we have to accept. I don't know. They seem really damn real to me.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Francois. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Minoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits, and Verso knows Minoko would do the same for him. It's so interesting that, like, this is a lower relationship level than some of the others, like some of the people that he's known less long. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days, before returning to the others. Alright, we can talk to Eskie. I almost called this Minoko.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Verso approaches Eskie with something significant to discuss.
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Ciel said, sharing is caring.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red.
Those are the open sores.
Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Luna is helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too.
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Every time.
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an Eskie hug?
A monster, that's who. Verso is relieved that Eskie has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Ciel. And he's secretly touched that Eskie knows him so well. So if Minoko exists outside the painting, does Eskie as well? Like, It's possible that I misinterpreted what Minoko said there, or what Verso said to Minoko. But Verso was like, oh, well, real Verso knew what you were like outside the painting, and I know what you're like inside. Now, it's possible that he was just saying, like, he carries knowledge of what you're like out there, or carried. It's a whole thing. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. I want to see if we can... Yeah, so we can still do it right here. Let's upgrade weapons. We have... Oh, really? Only 4. Well... Who currently has equipped their not best weapon? This one's only 14. And is this her only light ability? It is. I'm actually just tempted to do this then. The only exception is that this one here... You know what? This would take all 4. This is my preferred Verso weapon, thanks to the base attack thing. Bonus, we are going to give that a point. There we go. We've done 1 upgrade. And then let's upgrade Expedition Resources. We have 16 colors of Lumina. So we'll do... Okay, now we have 13 colors of Lumina. So we'll do... And poor Minoko is always a little bit behind. And we don't have any upgrades to do here. Look at this. Apparently, see how it doesn't have any, like, shapes of anything over here? I guess strong healing tint is the best that we can ever get with that. And I don't know what challenges are, and we will learn that at a different time. Let's just see how we can put those points into things. So she's got 7 points. Not Pictos, though. We want to go to... Not those, though. We want to go to here. So with 7 points, she doesn't do that many attacks. If we get any upgrades to her healing, that would be the best. Energizing Start isn't bad. Empowering Tints is better. Yeah, because if anybody's going to get a healing tint, it's going to be her. So I do think that we want to do Empowering Tint on her. Random defense isn't bad. We don't use versatile very much. Yeah, let's go with... Marking shots is also very nice. I want to go with Empowering Tint, and that leaves her with 2 points. Charging Tint it is. There we go. All right, he's got 7 points. Critical Vulnerability is a good pick for him. Anything to go with his marking would be great. Marking or base attacks. Marking shots is nice, but he doesn't do that all that often. And we don't want Solo Fighter. Why not Empowering Parry? No, Rewarding Mark. +2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target is fantastic for him. And then he's got 2 points left. Might as well throw in Solo Fighter. All right, for her, she's got 7 points. So she's lighting people on fire all the time. That's sort of like her whole deal. I do like Rewarding Mark for her a lot. SOS Power is also extremely good for her. Let's do... I don't know if that has any impact at all on burn damage. Like, even a little bit. Although, no, we're going to do Critical Vulnerability, because she hits defenseless enemies. Like, that's sort of one of her core routines. Dead Energy 1. Sure. On killing an enemy. Really? Verso has Dead Energy? Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's got it equipped that way. Okay, fair enough. Okay, only 2 points on him. Can we do Dead Energy? That seems like a good pick for him. And then Ciel is last up with her 7 points. So she hits people super duper duper hard. Critical Vulnerability is not bad. Healing an ally also applies shell. That's nice. Teamwork, though, I think is probably her best bet of things that she doesn't currently have. And then we will give her Dead Energy 1 as well, because she does kill guys an awful lot. Let's just take a quick look at his Pictos, because I want to say... Well, critical rate 17%, I definitely don't hate it. He would be very well served with a little bit of extra hit points if we could find something that gave health. Let's look at health. Painted Power we don't really need. No longer gain AP on parry, +1 AP on getting hit. Nah, that's not really my thing. Longer Shell is not bad. Longer Shell is real nice with that health and defense bonus. If it was health and like crit or something like that, like Second Chance, for example, which, by the way, we don't have. Revive with 100% health once per battle. Oh, that's perfect for him. Because he goes in, he dies, and then he immediately comes back to life. Yes, that drops his crit rate down to 88%. I think that we'll survive. Okay, job done. Now let's hit the road. We will... We don't really need to rest, do we?
Son, here I come.
In the last episode, ran around and visited a lot of the side areas, and a number of places that were visited were just like LOL, like you're just going to get worked here. Do we want to... No, you know what? I really want to stay on the story path. Like, that right there. That could be a thing, but I think for the time being, we're going to continue on. Now, this could be it. It is, yeah.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
For $5,000, sure, an outfit for CL. Because I think that we have this version for Lune, and it actually looks really good on Lune. I like the colors.
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
Just acknowledging that I see a little gap over there. The gate does not budge. According to Verso, past this door lies the trail of Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. There's nothing around that could help open the door. Lune studies the door. Maybe she should try... Well, this was Sirene's island, so I would think that playing music, possibly dancing a ballet. Singing is not here. Do we want to just try a ballet? Let's try a ballet. Lune performs a simple ballet variation with grace and elegance. The gate does not budge. The door remains still. Lune feels embarrassed. Let's try playing music. Lune summons her guitar. Her fingers hesitate. She closes her eyes and plays a song of longing. The door resonates to the music. With a sad smile, Lune loses herself fully in the melody. The valley dances to the sound of the strings. As the last haunting notes fade into silence, the gate opens. The reason I went with music first, and I still want to check out what's up here if we can. No. Is all of the adherents of Sirene were always dancing.
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
Emily is such a pretty name. It's like, who did Sophie talk to in the very first episode? Like, no, it was Gustav talked to Orphelin, I think. Like, what a gorgeous name. Orphelin? It was something like that. Not kidding, that was a really good jump scare. Okay, we've got some sort of creature from Beetlejuice.
Incoming!
Let the ink flow.
You're outmatched.
Okay, let's shoot. Attack.
Let's carve a path.
And mark.
Brace yourselves.
Time to hit big.
Gustav's homage hits a lot harder on marked. It will hit harder still if this guy is defenseless. So we're gonna risk offensive switch.
Let us stay there.
Crustal Crush wants 2 lightnings. Let's get those now.
Thunder!
Watch out, my elf.
Blades sharp.
Next up, I want to do Gustav's homage. He's no longer marked, which is a bummer, but we can do breaking rules. And now we can't. So let's make him more on fire again. Or, no, more on fire again.
Okay.
We can now do Crustal Crush. I want to make sure that Mael gets to go, assuming that she's still alive after this. Why don't we hold our stains for a moment, pray to God that she doesn't take any damage, and use an energy tint on Mael. I want to make sure she can do Gustav's thing on a marked enemy next. Wait. Okay, no, he's no longer defenseless, so we don't get a free attack there. Gustav's homage.
For Gustav.
So much potential.
Okay.
We're in virtuous stance. Percier is our best bet. He's not currently marked. Alternatively, we would drop some more fire on him. Percier hits like a truck, though, and puts her into defensive as well.
Maximum damage.
Defiant Strike? He's not real high on lives, and we can't afford to have him die. Strike Storm is a little safer. Phantom Stars is... Is he ready to break? I don't think he's ready to break. Why don't we go for Quick Strike or Marking Shot? Marking Shot.
hurts.
Wait, that's not what we want. What we really want is Tree of Life. We can't afford that right now, so we're going to Healing Light him? I don't know. He gets to go twice after this. I think he is marked. What do we have a single big hit with her? I don't feel like we do. 2 hits, 1 hit. Well, Percier is gonna really hurt her. Hurt him. The bad guy is who I'm talking about. She'll drop out of defensive mode though. Gustave's Homage does do increased damage to marked targets and doesn't remove the mark. Okay, let's go for this. Oh, did we do it? I'm being?
Let's carve a path.
Why does he get children now? You usually do that at a different stage in your life. This is unfair. We're going to medium physical damage to all enemies. That seems like a good use of our time. Wait, no, they're flyers. He's gonna miss. I don't technically know if gradient attacks can miss. You know what? Why don't we find out? Well, we don't find out because he has 9 points. We'll just shoot them in the head. And now we'll try to, what, sabotage, we said? Yes. Yeah, okay, so they can just dodge gradient attacks just like everything else. So we do that, and then the other two have 9 points. I think that what we do, if we just take a swing, we miss. So why don't we heal up Luna? These two are gonna have a baby worm, and then we're gonna be right back at the beginning of this whole thing. Let's try to shoot. Okay, well that person's now on fire, so now we'll focus on the other one. Okay, awesome. Please be done. Like now we don't fight their dad or something, right? We did it. We got 2 really, really, really awesome weapons out of that. Like, I'm very happy about that. Yes? Okay, let's go visit the flag real quick. That's where I'm going. No backsies. We did it. Yeah, if we also leveled up, that's awesome. So here's one thing that I super duper noticed. CL takes 1,000,000 points more damage than everybody else. Like literally triple what Minoko here was. So I think that we super need to put some points into this for her. I haven't been super defensy on a lot of the people, but that was a fight where I could absolutely observe those differences. Let's put in a point to might and defense. Yes. We've had a party of glass cannons for a super long time, and the trouble is, it makes for some rough going when you're facing a giant sandworm that can stun lock you, and then you can't even dodge. You just have to tank the hits. Yeah, I honestly think defense is a lesson that I learned off of all of this. Oh, and he's the one person that didn't rank up. Okay. And honestly, we don't need to heal, which is kind of interesting. We're mostly fighting big sandworms, so I just want to take a look around the edges. We'll just be sure. I bet you at some point in this game, there is like some ledge where if you look over, there's a little thing that you can drop down to that you'd never know unless you were looking directly at it. And it's going to have like mime makeup for, like you can put on like the pure white mime makeup for like every character or something. Some completely unlikely cosmetic.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Well, I don't think I'm going to go straight back to camp because we had one other stop that we were hoping to make. It will be interesting to know if this next kind of like optional side objective is also like just walk up to the boss. Because the last time, 2 times we had to fight in a Nevron, they had like a whole level dedicated to them. I'd really like to face the Axon, but it's mostly for story purposes. And I think, well, I could have just gone back to the continent. I think this is important because this goes to Alicia. And I really would like to see whatever conversation it is that Mael has to say to her. Oh, look at this. As they arrive at camp, Verso sees that Lune has a lot on her mind. He invites her to talk away from the others.
All my life, everything we did was about the Paintress. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hate it so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They share a commiserating smile. They understand each other. Lune impulsively kisses Verso on the cheek. Caught off guard, Verso smiles at her, a question in his eyes. Laughing, they return to the others. Oh, and we got Lune music. I will just say, I obviously didn't know Lune's parents. I just didn't see anything there or hear anything in the journal that made me think that they were only using her, like, understood her to be a backup plan. I think that they, like she, understood their responsibility to the rest of the community and were willing to give their own lives and trusted that they had raised their daughter to care about people in the same way. And it's not about personal glory, it's about trying to bring a stop to this thing that was going to kill everybody. I mean, I hear her, and I would also just want to tell her that, no, I think that your parents loved you very much, and they had that faith in you that you could bring this home. And then you did, by the way.
I don't usually get this nervous.
Okay, hold on.
Now it's put.
Verso approaches CL, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
Oh, so obvious.
Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes, the emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've, had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
Verso.
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean?
Yes. Him.
Ciel has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts, their connection deepens. Verso and Ciel spend some more time together looking at the stars. Two close friends, able to enjoy the silence together. Ciel is inspired by the evening stars. And time flew by.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the...
Yeah.
Verso approaches Lune as she writes in her notebook.
What are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
Now I'm dying to know. I'll trade you. You can read my journal if you let me read yours.
Do you even keep a journal?
Yep. All my deepest, darkest secrets. Interested?
It's just silly sketches of Esquier, isn't it?
Come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Oh, I fully support taking selfish breaks.
Oh, I know you do. You've been taking quite a few selfish breaks with Ciel lately. I'm glad she's found some happiness. Or at least some fun. But it would have been nice. Okay. I'll play the song, but no laughing or smart-ass comments.
This feels maybe too playful, but I don't know how this might be taken. We're gonna go with this.
Lune.
All right. Get your piano. I want your opinion on this section.
Verso and Lune's bond is incredibly strong. They spend hours together composing and playing music. They return to camp, their hearts much lighter. Lune better understands the world and herself. I would have liked to have heard her song. Like, it's okay that we don't get to, but it would have been cool.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of
Fine.
accounting.
I promised Mael I'd help her find Alicia.
So, how are you going?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. It is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again? My friend.
Always.
Verso promised Minoko that they would bring Noko back. The Sacred River is not far from Minoko's station to the north. Well, I was going to go help Mael, but how are we supposed to tell this dude, yeah, we'll bring your son back in a minute. We have to go do this other thing first. I'd like to think Alicia will still be there. Maybe Noko can also be there as well.
Very scary.
I guess he's...
Cousins.
Oh, right. Oh, no, we can spend time with him.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh, and Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Minis will hide things, but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right.
I'm willing to bet Uri is the one that lets him dive into water, since that's the one ability that we don't have. But let's ask.
Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right. So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Esk. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Why would he want another rock?
Because it'll be a better rock.
Better? How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee, thanks.
Ooh, how about that rock over there? Cool. Ta-da! Doesn't it look just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us.
He's not yelling a lot, but I do really like the angry eyes.
All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
You're back.
Francois!
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri, for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Okay.
My turn.
We're on C rank. He's all by himself. I know that he has some charge up for like the worst ice attack of all time. Why don't we go for very high lightning damage, 5 hits, and 2 additional perfection?
Time to strike.
Wait, why did that?
I've lived through worse.
Well, hold on.
I've lived through worse.
I know he does have the ability to come back to life once. I just don't know if it happens if he's completely by himself.
Just try it. Time to end this.
I don't know why Strike Storm failed so hard last time. Is he immune? It didn't say that he absorbed it or whatever. Let's go for Marking Shot.
Fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Yuri. I've missed you. Thank you, Francois.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
Back at camp, SK swallows Uri, his new rock.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and SKA even stronger. I wonder what happens if you get him to max. Like, the others unlock gradient attacks. He's not part of the regular combat crew. I still have to imagine that something happens. Oh, well, but he can swim now. Underwater diving. SK and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. Everything about SKA makes so much more sense. They haven't clarified that Verso, maybe original, quote-unquote, real Verso, created this world when he was young. It just feels to me like SKA was a childhood friend of Verso's, and then maybe when he got a little bit older, he specifically built Minoko in here, but maybe I'm just making that up. He feels very much like a childhood friend that Verso has known his whole life. Let's see if we can do any weapon upgrades, and let's check out the level 20 weapon that we got here. So right now she's doing a weapon that does 783. Here's 2,100, basically. Plus 100% critical chance when 4 stains are simultaneously active. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Can stack up to 5 times. And then critical hits also apply burn. Critical hits are not her strong suit, but this seems really, really good. So we're probably going to put that on. The other level 20 was for Minoko here. Reverse Bestial Wheel Order. Using an upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. Oh my goodness, that one. Almighty Mass gives 2 AP to all allies. I think, again, where his current weapon is 1300 and this is 1800, that's lightning, that's light. Let's pencil that in. Oh, wait, we're not on the equip screen. Then what do we want to do with some of our... Wait, what are we doing with our lives? We don't have any resplendent chroma catalysts. I don't know that I have a very strong opinion on, like, upgrading any of the others. We could upgrade this a couple times, but, I mean, do we need it? 20% increased physical damage with all skills. Well, that's not bad. This is a new weapon that she picked up, or an upgraded one. Allies recover 20% health on switching to Virtuous Stance. This is really good. I just don't have the upgrade parts for it. Yeah, I don't think that I have any upgrade parts except maybe these grandiose chroma catalysts. Why don't we upgrade the level 21? Like, why not? Why not make it as good as it can be? And then we'll do his as well, so they'll both have a level 21 one. And I'm pretty sure we don't have to rest. No, wait, we do. Actually, sorry, because we did use a couple health, so we'll just rest real quick. And then let's head back out into the continent. I want to see if we can find that third axon. Or we can check up on the others. Ciel approaches Esquier with something important to discuss.
Esquier?
Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number 1. Second means number 2.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
Ciel and Esquier spend a long time together as their friendship becomes unbreakable. Okay, let's A, go up. And B, we want to go... Let's go see if we can... That's where Minoko wants to go. Oh, actually, we need to do this. Like, just morally, we need to do this. It's on the way. And also, I'm not telling Minoko that we can bring his son back to life tomorrow. It seems like if he's ready to go now, then we do it now.
Here we go. Flash through the sky. Here we go.
We are here-ish. Sacred River.
Flashing through the sky. Woohoo!
God, if you gotta come back to life, this is the place to do it. Let's look around a bit. This does feel a little bit more like a story zone as opposed to a pick up lots of things that are lying around zone. I talked to any of these? Oh yeah. The Sacred River, where Gestrels are born after death. Do you wish to resurrect Noko? Yes?
Haven't been here in a while.
The Sacred River. Let's make haste. I don't want her to
You're trying to skip the queue again, you old, lazy, retired warrior.
How did you even know I was here?
You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of the continent.
Fair point.
I don't remember her voice from like 8 episodes ago. We've been over this before. See all those Gestrels? They're waiting in the queue just like everyone else.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
You know that would be chaos. There aren't enough adult Gestrels to shepherd all the newborns. Plus, I hate all the noise. Can you imagine a forest full of baby Gestrels?
You leave me no choice then.
Oh no. Think twice, Minoko.
I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Do I have to participate?
Please help me.
For Noko, then.
May you both survive this.
Minoko, get ready.
Your turn to shine.
My turn. Fast.
I am refreshed.
He has no AP.
What lovely feet.
Well, now we can do the heal, but we already have the regen on, which is what I wanted. Let's set up... Well, what would we want to do? Hexa Crush would be great if we could get to... Heavy Mask in particular. That didn't seem to spin it at all that time. High break damage. Let's try to get the break up then.
That's more like it.
Really need it. Good stuff.
I'd love a dance.
Stop.
Time to strike. A bit of violence, yes. Time to bleed. It likes you.
Maximum damage.
B rank. Defiant Strike.
Oh well.
She's got two different things that are identified as like attacks quickly. Maybe one of them like quick combo or something. I need to work out which is which.
Yes.
Now the question that I'm thinking in my head is, do we want to break her now or give it some time? I think now.
Cut him down.
What to choose?
Nope.
Let's carve a path.
You can do better.
Sure. 55,000. What's that listed as like? Forget it.
Let's finish this. Let's go again.
Energized.
Gradient attack. What are your gradient? What are your gradient attacks? Give 2 shields and applies regen to all allies for 3 turns. Looks great.
Violence.
Here's one thing I haven't worked out. Sometimes when you use a gradient attack, it feels like you get another turn, and other times you don't. And I truly don't know the difference there. Let's see if we can... Select Punches gets the break damage meter up a lot higher. Hexa Crush makes every hit count a lot more. I think we go for Hexa Crush.
I'd love a dance.
But that had to count for more thanks to Defenseless. So now we're going to bonk. Quick Strike is about getting up perfection, which isn't a bad idea. Phantom Stars, and it's cheap. Or we could try to mark. Defiant Strike costs a little bit of health, but gets him marked. Let's make her marked.
Not impressed. I'll manage.
This seems like something I should be able to win. Phantom Stars, extreme light damage, can break. She's on the verge of breaking. The only way this goes bad is if she's immune to light damage. I have no idea if she's immune to light damage. This is going to be how we find out. Okay, thank God. It's almost time for my squat session. It's leg day. Sorry I can't finish the fight.
Oh, come on. You're just afraid of losing.
Manoko, please, shut up.
You did entertain me, so I'll let it slide this time, Manoko. Go ahead, bring him back.
I won't say thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Golgra? Are you crying?
I'm not. Can we go home?
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends? They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust. Noko, would you like to go back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Off we go then.
You'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
We'll take a quick look around. I like the fact that Verso and Manoko, like, that was a specific mission for them. Yeah, I was thinking if there was one ability that I would pull out of Manoko, it was going to be that horn blast. Or actually, it's not a horn blast, it's like a yell. You guys know which one I mean. This one here. This one here, this blast. And then it goes and does 60,000 points of damage. Can we look at this? Medium physical damage is what that's listed as. And yeah, I was on balance mass, which is why I did it, but god damn. What if this was high physical damage? Wait, where? Yeah, these guys. Just want to see. We can't, like, chat with these friends, right? No. I like that the Gestrels are kind of inscrutable. Part hair, part wood, part mechanics. Like, they've got these, like, hinges and stuff. They're alive, they can die, but I guess now we knew that they could come back to life, but I thought that they'd regenerated inside of their funeral urns or whatever. Is this a paint canister? Oh no, sorry, that's just a light source. It was shimmering like one. But now we find out they come back to life in the Sacred River, but there's a line, and there's sort of like a very measured pace at which they're brought back to life. Golgra's entrusted me with a very important task. Gotta make sure all the newly reborn are fully decked out with the best fighting gear. Huh, but you look like interesting warriors. Alright, fight me and maybe we can trade. Oh, it's all to fight the merchant. Let's give it a shot.
Oh well. Not impressed.
Alright, we're at all 9 hits. Defiant Strike costs 30% health. It also marks an enemy. This guy is shelled, so we're gonna go for this guy.
Just try it. Not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. Oh well.
Well, thanks to healing counter, we're almost back up to full health, which is great. That didn't help.
Cut him down.
What do we like? We can heal. This guy's ready to break and die. Well, hold on.
Oh well. Born once more. Oh well.
We're very low on APs. We take an energy tint and get healed up a bunch. Screw that guy. Get a whole bunch more APs is what I mean. Then again, now we're back up to 6. Berserk Slash. We're at maximum health. Marking Shot is probably our better bet.
Target marked. Not impressed. Just try it. Just try it.
Let's have some fun.
Wait.
Cut him down. Bring it on.
Okay. This should be it, right? I really hope this is it. Okay. Now we're gonna find out he sells replacement rocks, scrimshaw, just tourist pieces of shit. That was fun. No better place for a duel than the Sacred River. You've earned the right to trade for some real treasures. Here, take a look. It looks like, oh, big upgrades to everything. Well, I don't know about everything, but a lot of things. And they're very expensive. So, like this one here would take it all the way from level 3 to level 20. But what we want are the ones that we actually equip. If we're going to spend money on this, we need to think about what we want to put it on. What is solidifying, by the way? This might be a brand new one. Solidifying and stun boost might be new ones. +2 shields when the character's health falls below 50% 1 per battle. And then stun boost would be 30% increased damage on stunned targets. Here's the trouble with that. Almost always when the enemies are stunned, they come right back up, like before I can do another attack. Apparently I've learned shield defending. I have no memory of this. Glass cannon we've definitely used. Revive, tint, energy. Also gives 3 APs. I don't know if we have that on anybody. Burning shots we do have some on somebody, I think. Why don't we take a look? Critical stun is another new one. Double critical chance on hitting a stun target. Again, that's only on stuns though. Energizing turn. We do have this on somebody. Hold on, let's just take a look to see what we have equipped. Like, if we had the burning one, hold on, what are these? Greater defenseless, auto-powerful, double burn. Let me just see if he's got double burn, because I would update that in a heartbeat. That would be our lock. Burning shots, but no double burn. So, glass cannon, energizing turn... Maybe rewarding mark, but that's not... Hold on, like... No, wait, double burn! Durr! It's literally right here, and I scrolled right past it. This is 100%. Mael's gonna have this on probably for the whole game. It is the perfect Mael one. So we're just gonna buy that one. Yeah, and if that's all my money, then that's all my money. Like, I'd like to have the others, but they weren't so great. We can still get this one for burning shots, but... Yeah, the thing is, it's only 3 points. Like, it's not the sort of thing... I would just, like, equip that separately. Speed, 504. Crit rate, 5%. Those are all things that, unless it's showing that to me pre-upgrade, that's, like, not that great compared to some of the other ones that we've got that are really expensive. Yeah, burning shots. Oh, you guys, there's no burning shots in there. Or double burn, rather. Double burn. And it's literally the third one down. Go back up. Okay. Yeah, and let's just look at it now. I don't remember what the stats were, but now double burn is speed 399 and crit rate 11. Yeah, I scrolled right past that. So before we go, let's just put back on... Well, I don't know that I want to put back on his other thing. What do we have equipped? No, hold on. What do we have equipped? Oh, these are Pictos. Sorry. I wanted to look in here. Active is what it was. I'm not super married to what was it? Oh, healing counter. We just leave healing counter on. Whatever else was on wasn't that important. It wasn't sort of part of his core build. And then the only other thing is that until further notice, why don't we slide auto death back on, because it's still really good. And then he just pops back up. If we're not doing a boss fight, it's really helpful. Okay, so we've unlocked a new merchant, full of stuff that I will not be able to afford probably for the rest of the game. Now we just have to figure out which way was out. Markrock was saying it was teamwork. I do actually like teamwork better than... what's it called? Because he operates best. The reason that healing counter isn't as good on him is that he actually operates best at lower health point totals. So, thank you for that. We'll go here. We will take off healing counter. There it is. And teamwork. I'm glad Markrock remembers, or it's just very helpful. So then that's 5. SOS Shell is the other one. Because again, if he's going to be at low health, Sweet Kill also is not bad. Sweet Kill would have helped on that last fight as well. But, and wait a second, we can still do Healing Parry. Whatever. I don't know how I ever make any decisions ever. Let's put on SOS Shell, because I feel like that's helpful for a character that often plays at lower health values. That vendor is really, really good. And very unique. Like, I was joking around about his inventory being trash because I thought it might be funny if we went to all of that effort and then it turned out that he sucked. But it's so much more rewarding as a human being playing the game. At camp, Minoko sits by himself thinking. Verso knows his old friend wants to talk, even if he's too proud to admit it. Verso approaches Minoko.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he is slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before. But he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you, my friend.
Minoko seems about to cry. They've always been best friends, but Verso and Minoko's bond goes even stronger from their adventure. They spend a bit more time together as Verso cheers Minoko up. They return to the others. So, don't think I didn't notice there that I've been referencing Noko as being Minoko's son or child, but I guess Noko is actually his mentor. Which is, like, more information and doesn't change the fact at all that I'm very glad that I got a chance to do that. Since we're back at camp, why don't we have an ask around? I have a feeling that their dialogue will be the same, but maybe there will be some more spend times with. I think we're at maximum rank with Ciel and Lune. I don't remember Mael, and certainly not Eskia yet.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back? You've been around for 100 years. Anyone you miss?
Yeah. One person. And all the expeditioners I travelled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
What will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me. So I can see.
Do you mean...
a painting inside this painting?
These are very abrupt ends to these conversations.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of
Fine.
counting on me.
Oh, right. We have to... I still want to do that. It's just that's where that is waiting.
So,
You're really...
can't rely. Well,
Verso approaches Minoko. He knows exactly what Minoko is thinking.
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Manoko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Little spoon.
Obviously.
Minoko and Verso understand each other more than ever. The bond they share is unbreakable. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Minoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. So, I just wanted to say, here's the thing. If we never even see Breakpoint, if we never see it in the rest of the playthrough, I'm still glad that I did this because I like advancing the character stories. I like seeing these reconnections happening. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others.
Anwar is scared.
I guess he's...
Cousin.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquier, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
Esquier has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and Esquier is now unbreakable and eternal. Esquier's words trigger Verso's imagination and inspire a new skill. I was thinking, possibly, that if we did max this out, then maybe there would be a scene at the end where Esquier comes in and, like, assists with the fight or something like that. It did not occur to me that Verso would get his own gradient attack unlocked. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next, then head back to the others. The other thing... I don't want to keep, like, pausing here. Maybe we can talk about it on the way. I'm very impressed that there's a very cynical version of this story. There's a version of this story where Verso is tired and he's angry and he's bitter. He's living in this storybook land that he's long since outgrown. He feels stymied and trapped and resentful of these childhood characters that once gave real Verso so much comfort. And they didn't go that way. I really, really like the way that they've handled all of this. I think that it is brimming with imagination and not tired cynicism. I kind of still want to go up with the defense. Yeah. His defense is already very high. His might is pretty high. What he needs to do is go faster. It's like, this story is... I'm enjoying it so much now that we have the full context for everything, that I find it very easy to imagine ways in which it could have been much less enjoyable. Let's take a quick look at learn skills, because she's got like 10 points. So, Typhoon on turn start deals high ice damage to all enemies and heals allies. That seems really good. It does take a lot of AP, but there's circumstances where it would really, really help. And then over here is Hell. Very high fire damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. 2 hits, deal self-damage if failed. So I think that I'd rather have Typhoon because we have somebody who does fire. The other option over here is Elemental... Oh no, we can't get to this. Maybe someday. Deals extreme damage to all enemies, 8 hits. Each hit deals damage in a random element. That seems really awesome. It sounds like it can only be cast with a certain number of stains. I kind of want to go with Typhoon, since this would actually take 14. Then again, she could be our Lightning Queen. Very high single target lightning damage over 6 hits. Critical hits trigger an additional hit. Yeah, see, the trouble with that... Well, hold on, but she does have that new weapon, doesn't she? That... Timeout. The level 21 that we got her. Or 21, actually. Double critical chance when 4 stains are simultaneously active. Let's put that on. Now, that's fire damage. But I do feel like we could go for this lightning dance. And if that would unlock... Oh, then again, we could try to get to it over from here. I like Typhoon. I think we're still going to go with Typhoon. The heals all allies seems great on that. That's what I really like about it. He's got 4 points. It's not really enough for anything that we're super excited about. Follow-up deals medium single target light damage 1 hit. Damage increase for each free aim shot taken this turn. It's interesting, and he does have some pretty good... We don't have anybody that's really like the free aim king. Reduces current rank, gives 2 to 4 AP to other allies. C rank is plus 1 more AP. The only issue is that I don't know when I would ever make use of that, because everything else in his repertoire is in active use. Blitz is single low target physical damage 1 hit, plays a second time, kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% health. B is increased damage. Low light damage to all enemies, 1 hit, can break, and then medium single target light damage, 5 hits, at completion gain 1 rank. I feel like being up in ranks isn't really my issue with him. S rank costs 2 AP, which greatly increases the number of shots that you can take. Alright, why don't we pick up follow-up? It'll be nice to have the option, I feel like. She's got 3 skills. That's nothing for her. And she's got 7 skills, which does unlock intervention. Target allies plays immediately and gains 4 AP. Boy, if we really needed to upset the turn order, that'd be really interesting. Target ally deals double damage for 1 turn. And it's a sun card. I like that one a little bit more, especially when we have characters that can deal so much damage. Like, when we were capped at 10k, this ability wouldn't do very much. Now that we can blow past and do that, doubling Verso's damage, doubling Mael's, like Big Nuke, Lune's Big Nuke, that could really be helpful. So I like that skill. Alright, let's rest. And we've got at least one more thing that we'd really like to try to do. We've talked to everybody, yeah? I don't recognize this person.
Oh, Miguel.
Children of Lumiere. I will buy all the songs.
Oh, thank you.
Ta-ta.
Wow.
I did not check to see if there were more colors of Lumina to spend, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll do it at the next flag. Nope, up. Okay. We've got one more stop, and the nice thing about this section has been, so far it's been a series of challenges that I feel relatively well suited for, and also... Wait, where is it? Over here. They're also relatively direct. It's like, okay, go over there and...
Here we go.
Like, it's right here. It hasn't been like a... Oh, you know what? Why don't we check out an underwater thing as well? Since we haven't looked at this. Oh, well, we're not going there. I've learned my lesson about dangers.
Go.
Let's look at one more. If they're all dangerous, we will go on. Now I'm starting to think that maybe these are post-game content.
Oh, wow.
Or just a cool thing that you get. See, now I'm glad that I looked. Okay, we were heading... Nope, sorry. That was not the up button. Do we think this is it? Well, it's something. It's either this or that. We'll find out in just a second.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
Let's very quickly spend any points that we picked up. Yeah, 12. Minoko's a little bit behind, so we'll catch him up. We've got 2 more. Let's give them to Verso and Lune, who have a little bit more, like, locked-in build, so we might need a few more points for them.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Part of me has wanted to, like, go back to... Well, I definitely want to go up there. Go back to some of the early areas where there were those paint spikes and, like, dissolve them.
Disaster expedition.
We haven't seen crippling tsunami ever. Well, hold on.
I've got this.
Hey, we beat up those people that were minding their own business. Wait, hold on.
Blades. On me.
A storm is coming.
If I was wearing a frying pan on my head and I got hit by lightning, I feel like it would do more than 900 points of damage.
Fast.
Also, I didn't do his routine. Wait, isn't one of them? Yeah, there we go.
On fire.
Okay, that feels like the way forward, actually. So, yeah, let's look down here. And I haven't forgotten about that rope from behind the pillar. Just wanted to take a quick look around here. Oh, hello. I never saw him. I only heard of it.
Disaster expedition. My turn.
He's only got the one thing that can break, so marking shot.
Lune, watch out!
Okay, let's go check out the secret rope. So I don't think this will be a shortcut. I think it'll take us to some extra secret thing, like an extra that's secret.
Great.
I have to say, I'm not hating the fact that I'm in a zone where the guys don't take 40 minutes apiece to get killed. Is there anything else up here, or do you suppose that was it? Nothing over there. Just double checking here. There's no grapple points. We're not getting any vibrations. All right, I think that was probably it. Can I jump or must we rope? We must rope. I also very much enjoy the fact that money is still so valuable at this stage in the game. I never stop picking up money in games. I am also often aware of, well, why am I doing this? Because I no longer have anything to purchase. It's really pleasant when a game is like, oh no, you still got lots of stuff to buy. You still have a lot of stuff that you can be doing.
The toughness of Earth.
Target marked.
The fact that these guys are particularly manageable relative
Are
to...
they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Interesting that Portrait Mael still has red hair.
Go again.
Stop.
Toughness of earth.
Let's carve a path.
Those two A's come up so fast, I'm never quite sure what the timing for them is. I double hit A, but I rarely get it correct.
Interesting.
Draining Cleanse. Consume 1 AP to prevent status effects application if possible. Well, I'd certainly like to have that on as an option. And it's been a minute since we've had CL in the party. Oops. Auto Shell, Greater Shell, Powerful on Shell. Why don't we take off Greater Shell, since that doesn't seem as critical in this zone. And Draining Cleanse is that one. Yes. Hold on. No, we didn't put that on. Oh, wait, nope. Sorry, that was going to be Greater Shell. It doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Is there anything else we wanted to learn? Weakness gain? The thing about learning this is that, look, it's only 3 points, and it's actually fairly versatile. Let's put that on her as well. And SOS Rush. Why not? We'll learn all of these on CL now. Berserk Slash isn't great, though. Strike Storm, a little bit of overkill, but why not?
Careful, Verso. Ready to evade.
Do you mean it?
I think I want to switch CL back to her, like, always deal 10... What's it called? This is a great weapon. Yeah. It is the textbook definition of a risk-reward system, where she takes a lot more damage, but hits mega hard. So, down there looks to be the way. Let me just do a quick sweep around here. Yeah, I don't see anything else up here. I've also been enjoying how every single zone in this area, in this whole game, has been, like, different. There are a couple Red Forest zones, but on the whole.
Let the ink flow.
My turn.
Take cover. yourselves.
She was really queuing up for an afternoon of wailing on that guy. Okay, here we go. I think. Uh-oh. No, it's over here. I'm gonna try to stay oriented. We're currently heading south.
Let the ink flow. Toughness of earth. I've seen you.
Hi! No! I thought we were already fighting all of them.
Let's go again.
I've seen you.
Dodge, CL.
Okay.
Dodge, CL.
Incoming.
And hello to Bueller as well. Oh, hold on. Nope. Sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I panicked, and we just want to switch back to Lune. Later, suckers! Wait, they are here, though. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to be sure. Mountain, this is. Mael. Let's try to get everybody to, like, set a 20 defense. There's, like, not any particular reason for that number. It just feels like a goal that we can try to work up towards. Apparently hook horrors are part of the parable as well.
Romance flowing.
Apparently weak to fire, and we have some of that.
I'm waiting.
What do we like? Phantom Blade is really good. Could make them break. Neither one of them are super close to that. Plentiful Harvest will give the other two a lot of AP, and we haven't had a lot of opportunity to do it.
Give me a life. Let us stay now. Let's pay. Eyes up, Verso.
Trying to work out the cadence on that.
Look out.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Feel the burn. I told you.
Sniper. First free aim shot each turn deals 200% increased damage and can break. Well, especially with that crit rate and the speed increase, I'm not mad about it. Greater Powerful Second Chance or Random Defense. We'd probably pop Greater Powerful for now. I would like to put this back in, but let's put in Sniper so that we can learn it. Having a speed upgrade for him is not a bad choice. But Greater Powerful I like, because when he rises from the grave, I think he comes back with Powerful. Well, we definitely want that blue. Okay, I want to go get that blue thing. Oh boy. No, no, no. Just noting, it's right there. I believe she has to pull herself up onto it.
Good stuff.
Okay, cool. An upgrade for longer shell from 19 to 20. And then there was a rope down here. Is this just the penalty if you fall? Is there anything else cool down here? No, that's just the penalty if you fall. Nope, not so fast with the balloon. Wait, now I don't know if we're on the main path. It'll be fine.
I've seen you.
Wait, no, regular attack would be great. I didn't know if that would, like, shatter at some point.
Incoming.
Ready to evade. Careful now. Now's our chance.
Ready to strike.
Yeah, Berserk Slash is not worth doing if he doesn't have any health missing.
I'll do it. Let's push forward.
Hold on.
Let's carve a path.
We're still on our side path. Found a pile of cash. This kind of feels like this plateau, the end of this area. This is the way that we were coming up. This is where the other two guys were. We came up here and we went up there instead of facing them head on. Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives? To grieve or to be grieved? To be the one that survives. Some might say that's lucky, not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I find myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been. Grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. So the problem is that there was another way. There was the balloon, remember? This definitely feels like main line. So let's go check out the balloon. You know what? Let's just keep going. Because this was the less obvious option. At least I thought it was. Maybe this will loop back around, or maybe we can use a flag to revisit that balloon down the line.
Ready to strike.
Again, Berserk Slash is not a good choice there. to get that second hit down.
Bring it on.
A storm is coming.
You're outmatched. Maximum damage. Time to strike.
Time to strike.
I'm ready. Elements dance. Feel the burn.
Let's carve a path. Fast.
Charging
Lovely.
counter. 10% of our gradient charge. 10% on a counterattack? How are we doing on the ones that we've been learning? She's learned all of hers, so why don't we swap out weakness gain for that one? It's like one of those things that, like, man, if we could ever get it. Also, frankly, she could use the health. Hold on. What would we want to put this on? Weakness gain is a little bit of speed and a lot of crit rate. SOS Rush is... And then Draining Cleanse, 2,000 health. Yeah, let's give her weakness gain or let's swap out weakness gain for charging counter, which is going to give her, I think, the highest health point pool at this point. And we'll just let that ride for a bit. That's why, well, I mean, I'm trying to practice all the counters anyway, but like, just to fill up 10% on any counter seems really, really, really good. And by the way, this was side content here. Now that we've done this side journey, wait, this feels like a way. This is... I don't know if it's a shortcut back, but we found this.
Useful.
Charging attack. 15% gradient on a base attack. What the... Hold on, that is 100% verso. Man, that's better for him than Sniper is. I don't want to take off any other thing. Can we give this to her? Draining Cleanse. But I like that health. Let's take off SOS Rush, and let's give her Charging Attack. It's more to learn it, because if you take a look, it's only 7 Lumina to have. So we want to start learning that now, because we want to give that ability to Verso. I'm glad we came down this little duck or two, because we found something cool out here. All right, that puts us back here. The trouble is I don't necessarily know where here is. Now I do, I think. Right, that's where the blue area was, and now we're going up. We'll figure it out. I think this is familiar, but sometimes I think that, and then we go 5 steps, and it's like, nope, never been here before. Here's the balloon. Yep, now we are back on the path. Very glad I didn't turn around. This place makes the Death Star look OSHA compliant. Three. Again, let's aim at 20. It's just a number. And then having some more health wouldn't hurt. I never want to stop working up their might. When they hit, I want them to hit really, really hard. His defense is great. Let's... Do we want to put... Let's put another point to might.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Do we want to go down this way? What was up? Well, that guy was up. I want to go say hello to him. Among other things, it's 4 fights to permanently learn Picto.
Interesting.
I'm going to continue to do that. Gingerbeef asks, wait, is the Death Star not OSHA compliant? Well, all of the really safe areas you don't get to see in the movies. All sorts of sections where they had proper railings, proper catwalks, those eye wash stations just in case. There's just none of the interesting parts of the movie were happening there. They really smooth out all the lightsaber fight areas.
I see one.
You're outmatched.
C rank. No Berserk Slash. Let's learn from our mistakes. Strike Storm is better.
Ready to evade.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Careful now.
Do I have any other sun ability? Spectral Sweep.
Careful now.
Okay, I strongly feel like that down area across the bandsaw is the off the beaten path. Because I feel like it's, you know, you're looking up, you see there's a big fire thing right there. I feel like this is the subtler and more likely to be overlooked section, so we're going to look at this first. This place just feels like if the tetanus doesn't get you, then the splinters will.
I see you.
It always takes me a beat to remember.
Luna, careful.
Ow.
Incoming.
feel better. Full deck.
Yeah, I want to... I think this guy goes next.
Let's carve a path. You can do better. Luna, careful.
Wow, I'm failing with her all of a sudden.
Full deck.
Okay, there's Sniper. There was something else that we wanted to put in on him pretty much immediately. I think we're actually learning it on somebody else, though. Was it charging attack? Yeah. I think that we want to put this on him. Well, then she can continue to learn it. That's fine. Is there anything else that we wanted to learn? Because this is a great section for that. Protecting death. On death, allies gain shield. Actually, that's probably better for him. And then augmented counter 2. Plus 50% increased counterattack damage. That's a crit rate. This is speed. His crit rate's quote-unquote only 77%. So let's put that in over Sniper. Oh! Wow, I'm really glad we came down here.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Oh, look. They have action figures. I remember that guy. I don't know about that guy. I definitely remember this guy. And then here's like the big... These aren't all the guys that talk to you, are they? Because my big memory of this guy was the alabaster dude in the first episode. Bring me the light. And you know what? I thought that we were going to find more lights over the course of the game to bring to that guy, because it seemed like that was incomplete. Here's some more dudes. But no, as far as I know, we never found another light source for him. Right, I don't think that we will have unlocked any additional areas. Let's touch this. Oh, we've got an upgrade attribute as well. For him. We've hit defense 20. Again, just a completely arbitrary number. Let's see if we can get up on that and maybe some might as well. Here we go. And might.
you're outmatched.
Man, getting that second one.
Brace yourselves.
Careful now. CL incoming.
Feel better. Your fate is sealed.
Let the ink flow. Feel the burn.
It's locked on you.
Oh, we got another recode off of that. Okay, where... So, we found the entrance to the manor, which is great. Now... Was that the only thing down here? Nope, we've got a Petank. I feel like I've defeated very few Petanks in the game.
Born once more. CL incoming.
Okay. Okay.
Ow! Wow! Woof! Okay, this just got really serious all of a sudden.
Not impressed. Oh well. Let's cover path.
Sorry, I failed.
I think we took off her revive, didn't we? Yeah, we've got Crippling Tsunami. So, why don't we not worry about it for right now? We'll go for Immolation. Now we can just heal CL. Alright, I feel like I usually benefit from knowing where the nest is, like where are we chasing this guy. Excuse me, sir. It's not done with you. I didn't realize that they would stop playing. Just, oh, I'm done with this. Okay. Since I have no idea what to expect, we'll just do our best.
Disaster expedition, eh?
If I die, so be it. Welcome back.
I promise I pressed Y. B. It was in fact B.
I die, so be
We're
it.
not going to catch this guy. Maybe I
won't
can learn
lose again.
something about how he works.
Let's carve a path.
A storm is coming.
Does she have anything that breaks? She does. I don't know.
Thunder! Ready?
She's still on Twilight, but she doesn't have enough AP to do much. Lune could do a whole bunch of like break damage. I don't think it really matters, but we'll do our best.
Let's shake the earth.
Yeah, I think that we might have gotten that if we hadn't lost Lune twice right in a row. But, hey, it's what happened.
Great.
And one thing I've noticed about the Petanks is that they are never close to flags. You can run back to a flag, touch one, and then they will, like, come back. But it's going to be a bit of a journey. And I think that that is I think that's a very conscious choice by the developers. And then we've already been through here, right? Okay. So now we just go back up. Wait, do we? Because isn't that the way that we came down? That bandsaw? How would we get back up there? Or don't we? Huh. We're definitely not going down into that, like, not zone. And then that just brings us back to the saw. This is where we fought the Petank. There must be a way up. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Here it is. It's just a regular ramp. Yep. I went up to the very first thing that looked like, oh, I can just jump on this mantle up. And when I couldn't, I was like, oh, then there must not be a way up at all. Now, I'd really like to heal CL.
Ready to strike.
So I think we might be extra dodgy with her.
Get ready.
Feel better.
Get ready.
Full deck. Give me your life.
Let the ink flow. Let's shake the earth.
full death.
No damage. Okay, we got charging counter and charging attack. I don't have a super strong opinion on who gets charging counter, but charging attack we really want to have on Verso, because he does attacks basically every round. So let's just take a quick peek at his Luminas. Well, we know what it's called, so charging attack is 7, and he's got 4. So let's take a look at his... No, let's take a look at his actives. He takes a free shot every round. Powerful Revive we want. SOS Power is very nice to have. Rewarding Mark. Staggering Attack. Teamwork. Versatile. Yeah, we have him built out really, really nice. He doesn't often eat a healing tint. Dodger we want. Augmented Counter we want. Oof. I don't know. I actually really like everything that he's got. Maybe we just slide it in right here then? If we give him the Picto? It's not a super expensive one, is it? But then again, I really like having him on Augmented Counter too. No, I am torn. I don't want to take off anything. So what we do is we have to find a flag and give him 3 more points. That's what's got to happen. So we will press forward. Wait, this is... Nope, this is the way that we're going.
My turn.
Alright, what do we like? Strike Storm.
Time to strike.
I'll do it.
I like the fact that CL has basically healed herself.
You're fit to see.
Through all of her
The
counters.
storm is coming.
Nice! 2 weapon upgrade points. Well, I hear somebody around. We have not seen... Do you think this person talks to us, or...
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
This Orphelin is different from the rest. It does not sabotage, it builds. I don't think there's going to be anything more here, but okay.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
I saw the balloon. Just take
Peaceful.
a quick look around. Every time on one of these balloon rides, it's going to be like, okay, and now we're going to go so far up that clearly we're reaching near the top, but you guys look at it. Yeah, I love the XP bonus for not taking damage. That's such a cool extra thing that you can strive for. All right, for real, let's see if we can give him 3 points. And before we go, let's just make sure that I've mathed correctly. It was called charging attack, right? Yes. Oh, and actually, see, yeah, we actually had a point left over. And we used all our 1 point, so that's fine. All right, for her, couple points in might. And then speed. I really feel like might for her. I like it when she hits super duper hard. Okay, so we've taken the balloon up.
Good stuff.
Protecting tint. Healing tints also apply shallow. Oh, that's really good. I feel like I would want somebody to... Let's learn that one for sure. Who do we have? CL? So CL's learned all of hers. Charging attack we've learned, and that's not really her. She doesn't do a lot of charging attacks. The crit rate bonus is nice, but let's get on that protecting tint, because one thing that she loves to do is get shelled. Yeah, we're maxing out her health points recently. Well, this person is mostly made of cloth. resistant to dark. Weak to lightning.
Time to strike. Bring it on.
Awesome.
Your fate. The seal. Careful now.
Let's cover path.
I'm pressing B. I'm doing it much too late. What do we think our odds are? Pretty high, I'd say.
Let's cover path. Your end is nigh.
Well,
I would swear I pressed B early enough, but that really feels dodgeable, so I must not be doing it correctly. Let's put a bullet into his lantern with his relit. And then... Oh, did that use up the mark? That wasn't a very good use of that. Twilight Zone. Let's go for... Boy, I want to do Spectral Sweep. Let's go for Bad Omen. I'm pressing B and literally nothing is happening. Nobody's dodging. Yeah, B does not take an action there. Let's make use of our last turn of Twilight, although we have no APs. So, yeah, instead we will bring Lune back.
I'm here.
That was a really good break. And Electrify.
A storm is coming. Let's shake the earth.
To strike.
He didn't break on that, no. Although, right, he doesn't have the marking shots anymore where he can make them break. This will make him break, though. That's a big upgrade for her. We haven't used that gear-looking thing for Lune very much, but that's a big upgrade for it. Yeah, because we've had that for a while. Level 8 up to level 20. We may have to call it at the next flag, sadly.
Can I die again?
I see you.
You're outmatched.
Danger!
Yeah, man, if you miss that second one and it, like, hit, you know, you don't hit the A at all, he just cancels the attack. All of the AP is burned and you lose it all.
Cover!
Deck.
That hurts.
It does hurt. We can do something about that. We can't bring him back to life, but we can...
Ready to evade. Overflowing with energy.
If there's anything for me to do about that, I can't quite figure it out. Oh, why? No, so we can get up to rank 2 Gradient, then we can do Tree of Life. I'd like to see Skybreak at some point as well, but for now, let's go for some Electrify, because we know he doesn't like that.
Thunder!
We've got 2 Sun cards, I think. Why don't we try Delaying Slash? We'll try to knock him. Then again, that's Dark. Do we have anything that's not Dark damage on her? Plentiful Harvest.
I'll do it.
Yeah, none of the buttons take any action there. All right. I would love to get him up. I think she's our best option to do that.
Go again.
Well, he's got no foretell on him right now. I don't think I put foretell on him there. I think I did the wrong thing. Regardless, let's shoot and attack.
Maximum damage.
Then Berserk Slash because he's at 1 AP.
Got this. Get ready.
Now's our chance.
She has 3 tens. And we can do Tree of Life, but we don't... Well, it heals all allies. Yeah, with her 12 Blight, she's at a maximum of 1 hit point. I think that we keep hitting this guy. He's ready to break. We just need to push him over the edge. And she doesn't have anything that breaks right now.
Look out.
Last turn, 75% more damage. Phantom Blade is our best bet and can break.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Let's finish this.
Out of AP. Oh, but we can Gradient Charge. We've never seen this. Let's do End Slice. Extreme single target physical damage, 1 hit. Damage increase for each foretell. Consume since the beginning of battle? Well, that's a lot. Let's do it. It's a mighty hit, and she gets to go again. Oh, and now we can do Bad Omen. Does a good feeling hit. We can't break. Well, he can't lose 30% of health. He's only got 1 hit point.
This will hurt.
Let the ink flow.
Is he ready to break again? I think he is. Oh gosh, I don't know. Crustal Crush? Yeah, I think we'll consume both lights for increased damage. Let's see where we stand. Based on the length that we've been going, my concern is that if this Axon is representative of the other Axons that we've encountered, the fight itself might be quite the challenge.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
I happen to notice that these guys have more human appendages than I feel like in a lot of zones. It seems highly appropriate to not have Mael in the party for, like, this vertigo-inducing section. Although, with the fight coming up, we probably would want to have her in. I might go back to putting 3 points into agility for her, because she scales off of it so well. And then a point in defense, but then I think 2 points into might. All right, we may call it here. Let's go up. If we could take a swing at the Axon once, that'd be great. But we are sort of running up against a soft stop. We're gonna reach a point where it's not responsible to continue on. But what is this? Hold on, I really want to meet this individual.
Report once more. Not impressed.
So if I was to guess, this person is going to be most vulnerable to ice, and I didn't bring any of that.
No margin for error.
Yeah, we didn't do any of that.
Toughness of her.
CL incoming.
Brace yourselves.
Managed.
Oh, he's on fire too. Well, it's not necessarily a problem. Well, then again, hold on. If we shoot those, I bet he gets health back. Let's find out. Yeah, and not a small amount either.
Last ditch.
Okay, we get it.
I won't lose again.
Take your shot.
Darn it.
Ready to evade. The elements dance.
Bring it on. Not impressed.
Wow, I really thought I had that one. No. The rhythm of that.
Energized.
You won't disappoint.
I promise I'm pressing. The controller didn't turn off, did it? No, we're fine. Let's see.
Ready to carry.
Well, yes, I'd love a dance.
I swear to God, I'm pressing D.
Looking good.
Oh, he's stunned. That's why. Yeah, no, he got super stunned. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a where we pick up next time. Part of me really, really wants to do that again, but we've had a long and very successful stream, so where is this? Sorry. Over here. Okay, hold on. Let me try to make my way back to the flag just so we have an identifiable start point. Where was that? Was that over here? Fairly sure. Oh gosh, I hope so. Because that doesn't look familiar to me. The big opening, the big... No, hold on. I took an odd turn to get here. Nope, not down here. Wait, hold on. Is this it? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we will call it here for this episode. This was not the story content I had expected coming in, and I'm very, very glad that we got to do it. Anyway, let's rest for everybody, because Lune is not feeling well. So, yeah, next episode, if I were to predict, we're going to go face off against the third Nevron, have Mael have her encounter with Alicia, maybe learn a little bit more about that, although I feel like we've got a good sense of it, and then it should be on to Lumiere. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Clair Obscur, and we will see you guys again very soon for the next one.